श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः हरिः ओम् ॐ ॐ सच्चिदानन्दरूपाय कृष्णाय क्लिष्टकारिणे नमो वेदान्तवेद्याय गुरवे बुद्धिसाक्षिणे. So we saw the laws or the morals which we can take in for the worldly living from this Vishnu Sahasranama. This is some eight morals or eight laws which are taken from Vishnu Sahasranama by Mahaupadhyaya Brahmashri Ananta Krishna Shastri, great man. Okay, now we saw four of them. Now fifth one. Krodhaha Krodha Karta Vishwabhahur Mahidharaha. Krodhaha Krodha Krit Karta Vishwabahu Mahidharaha. Krodhaha, Krodham Hatum Shilam is one who destroys the anger. Destroys the anger of whom? The good people. So, by making them lose their anger, meaning by helping them or understanding their issues, Krodhakrit, or you can understand by seeing good people, he loses his anger. Krodhakrit, one who becomes angry. One who loses his anger and one who becomes the angry. Yes, one who loses the anger by seeing good people and one who becomes angry by seeing bad people. Karta, that kind of person. Vishwahu, and one who has shoulders. The whole world is his shoulder. How? A king, his reach is very lengthy. We see this. We say the king's reach or the mafia's reach also, they say. No? So they can reach anywhere. So the king can reach anywhere. The minister is king's hand. The minister aid is king's hand. The minister aids aid, they are all king's hand. So through the police and through the judge in the ground, on the ground, he takes care of the people. So their hands are king's hands. Therefore, Vishwabahu, one who has countless number of hands, shoulders. Mahidhara, that is what is the nature of a king. Mahi means earth. Dharaha, dhareti, one who holds, one who rules the world, the kingdom, the king. Then, sixth is Ishvaro Vikrami Dhanvi Medhavi. Ishvaraha Vikrami Dhanvi Medhavi. Medhavi means one who is intelligent. Vikrami means he is not just intelligent, he has the prowess also. Dhanvi, one who has the expertise in using the arrow, etc. instruments, weapons. So, one who is intelligent, one who has prowess, and one who is master and capable of using the weapons. He is Ishvaraha, he is the king. Now, you can understand, interpret this Ishvara, he is the Lord. Who is Lord? One who is Vikrami Dhanvi Medhavi. Medhavi means knowledge, the power of knowledge. Dhanvi means the power of wealth. Power of wealth means the desire. Money can buy anything in here, any desirable thing. So, the power of desire is wealth. Then, Vikrami means power of action. So, one who has the omniscience, omnipotence, and omnipresence. He is what? Is a Ishvaraha. Okay. So, Jnana Shakti, Ichcha Shakti, Kriya Shakti. All these three, knowledge, desire, and action, they are in total. That is Ishvara. Okay. Next, seventh one. Amurtir Anagho Chintyaha Bhayakrit Bhayanashanaha. Amurtihi Anagha Achintyaha Bhayakrit Bhayanashanaha. Amur Anagha Agha means Papa, sin. Anagaha means sinless, one who is sinless. And Amurtihi, one who is formless. What is that? Formless means you cannot bracket him. You cannot understand, calculate him. This is what this kind of person he is. So you cannot formulate an idea regarding him. Achintya, unthinkable. That is the kind of person you are talking about. Meaning, you cannot understand him. Fear of unknown is the worst fear. That is why he says, Bhaya Krita. He creates the fear, instills the fear in the bad people. And Bhayanasha removes the fear of good people. If you cannot understand a person, that is the worst kind of thing. You have you seen ghost? No, but you fear ghost. Have you seen God? No, you fear God. No, 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 I don't fear God. Why? God is good. That is the reason. You know God. You know God means you have bracketed God. God is good. Over. This ghost, you don't know what it will be. Is it good or bad? You don't know. So you are afraid of it. So anything which you can, oh, that fellow, oh, just ignore him. He's a very bad character. That's how he is. You have bracketed some person as bad, you ignore, you dismiss. You are not afraid of that person. Like parenting in this is a secret. If you are always picking up a sticker, oh, his mother or father, they are like this. It's okay. Oh, you want to beat me? Okay, over. No fear. Okay, if you don't beat them, then oh, whatever I do, my mother or father, they are like that. They won't punish me. That is also dangerous. Ah, that fear should be there. That can turn at any point of time as beating. They'll be afraid of it becoming worse. So, fear of unknown. That is what is. Therefore, next is Kamaha Kamakritkantaha Kama Kamapradah Prabhu Kamaha Kamakrit Kantaha Kamaha Kamapradaha Prabhu Kamaha. So, Kamaha, one who destroys the desire. What is that? Means if you are desiring something unwanted, prohibited, he is destroyer of that. Kamakrit, one who instills desire. What? The good desires, prescribed desires to perform the prescribed duties. Okay, then Kantaha, he is attractive. Kamaha, he is desired by everyone. Kama Pradaha, he bestows whatever you desire. Prabhu, he is the Lord. So, in this way, he has collected some 8 morals, 8 ideas from only 8 ideas for this. He says, Niti Upalabhyate. These kind of morals, these kind of laws are found in the text. This is not all. Then, Dingmatramidam Upadarshitam. I have just shown the direction to think. You can find more of this when you read it. So now we can enter the text. Wait, before understanding the text, why should we start this text? We have to understand this. It is a very beautiful text. Comes under Mahabharata. Okay, Vishnu Sahasranam. Why should we study this text? They spin a story. They say a story. No, they spin a story. What kind of story? They say that Bhagavan Bhashyakara asked one of his disciples to bring Taittiriya Upanishad to comment upon that text. So, when he brought or when he was picking the book from the bag, he got Vishnu Sahasranama. So, he decided that this is the will of God, therefore, he wrote this text. Good story. What's the problem here? Why do you say spin? Lots of holes, loopholes in the story. I'll tell you. First of all, we are talking about Bhagavan Bhashyakara, one who has completely memorized all the four Vedas at the age of 5. And he asking for Taittiriya Upanishad is a first loophole. Second loophole, for a person, one who has memorized four Vedas, memorizing this 1000 names, 108 shlokas is nothing. If you have the practice of memorizing, then it becomes very natural. It's very easy, actually. See, in South, see in these Vedic Pandits, they speak English. Some of them speak English. They may use very good words also. But in fact, if you see, they have not gone to any English speaking school to learn English. And how do they speak? There are books available in the market. Learn English in 30 days. Learn French in 30 days. We have seen those books, right? So I have also used those books, and I have also learned some languages. Yes. How did you language? How did you learn it? Usage, right? No. They memorize the whole book. What is your name? Da, da, da. Memorize it with meaning. Now they will be able to recall that and say, use it. Simple. Because how do we understand the idea in our own language and we interpret it in English? That's what we do, right? They understand the idea from the translation and use the English equivalent for that. Memorize the whole book. It's easy for them. So for Bhagavan Bhashyakara, this is nothing. So that is why this is a story. Okay. Then why this Vishnu Sahasranama? He could have written on anything else, right? Why Vishnu Sahasranama? This is a Bhashya written on this text, right? That's why we are giving it importance. See, Vishnu Sahasranama is from Mahabharata. The same text from which Gita is also taken. Bhagavad Gita is also taken. Bhagavad Gita is also from Mahabharata. That is why it is given such an importance. Even Bhagavata, which these people claim to be superior, Bhagavan Bhashyakara has not even given one statement from that as pramana, as valid proof. Nowhere you can see Bhagavata quote. But Bhagavad Gita, Shanti Parva, he is quoting in many places. Now, this is such a beautiful text. There are many reasons for that. One, Bhagavad Gita, and other, not just Bhagavad Gita, there are many other teachings here. Wait, then again, why not Shiva Sahasranama? Shiva Sahasranama? Yes, if Vishnu Sahasranama is a possibility, Shiva Sahasranama also is a possibility. When Arjuna went to do tapas to understand, to gain the weapon from Shiva, he should have chanted some. So he should have the knowledge of Shiva Sahasranama also, right? So that Shiva Sahasranama, yes. There is this Vishnu Sahasranama has a very great state. We'll understand that. Now, this is written by this beautiful text is written by Veda Vyasa. We call him Vyasa, Krishna Dvaipayana, Badarayana. There are multiple names. They are all synonyms. That is how we accept in tradition. But the academicians, they accept Vyasa is a seat. Like the idea is right. Well, let us understand. So this seat in which I am sitting, this somebody can come and sit and take the class. This seat is called as Vyasa Gaddi. Wherever a person who gives lecture sits, that seat is called as Vyasa Gaddi, means a seat of Vyasa, the lecturer. And the person who is giving the lecture is called as Vyasa, one who explains things. Vyasa. Now, with reference to this, some people understand Vyasa as a seat, and therefore this Krishna Dvaipayana is different from Badrayana, is different from Veda Vyasa, etc. But we in tradition don't accept that. We accept Vyasa, Veda Vyasa, Krishna Dvaipayana, Badrayana, all to be same. There is a shloka regarding this. Krishna Dvaipayanam Vyasam Vidhi Narayanam Prabhum Kyohyanyo Bhuvi Mahabharata Krit Bhavet. Krishna Dvaipayanam Vyasam Vidhi Narayanam Prabhu Kyohyanyo Bhuvi Mahabharata Krit Bhavet. No, understand Krishna Dvaipayana Vyasa to be Narayana himself. Who else can write this text of Mahabharata? Mahabharata, people when they talk, they say Odyssey and all that. Mahabharata is such a huge text of thousands and thousands of shlokas, lakhs. And it's not just Mahabharata. He has written so many other texts, Puranas, Upapuranas, etc. A great person. Now, understand him to be Narayana himself, an avatar of Narayana. This is what the Dvaitis, the dualist or semi-dualist, we will call them Dvaiti, dualist, that's all. All the others other than Vedantins, they are all dualist. We don't give adjective, Advaita Vedanti. Vedanta means Advaita. They are synonyms. Don't understand to be adjective, adjectified. Because what is Vedanta? Veda Anta, the conclusion of Vedas. Conclusion of Vedas cannot be multiple. It can be only one. That also is conclusion. This also is conclusion is stupid. So we are talking about conclusion of Veda, which is Vedanta, Advaita. We don't have to give an adjective to it. Now, they claim to be Vedantins also, but that's a farce. We'll understand that. Now, they say, the dualists say, Vyasa is Narayana's avatara. He is an avatar of Narayana, a manifestation of Narayana. Okay. What do you say? We say, Vyasa is an avatar of Narayana. Is that what they said? No. They said Vyasa is avatar of Narayana. And we said Vyasa is avatar of Narayana. There is a difference. Same difference. No. Let us understand this. This is a very important point. For them, Vyasa is Narayana's avatara. Only few people in whose form Narayana presents himself. Narayana comes to this world, takes this form, that is avatar. In only few forms, he is accepted as avatar, as Krishna, as Rama, as Vyasa, etc. But in Vedanta, we are all avatars. Right from a small ant till the greatest of greatest creation, the creator himself, everyone is an avatara. In our childhood, our parents or elders, an avatara for me, that's a curse actually. An avatara for me. What kind of bad karma did I do? This fellow is born to me. Avatar is a kind of a bad word. But avatara in Vedanta, we accept avatara, everyone to be avatara. Even Narayana is an avatara, like you, me. Don't understand. Yes. For Vedanta, Brahman is the absolute, which is Saguna, Nirguna, Nirakara, which is without attributes, without form. That Nirguna Nirakara, attributeless, formless Brahman manifests as a You, me, I, everyone. So this is the manifestation of that Nirguna Nirakara, which becomes Saguna Sakara, meaning attributed under with form. Now, the attributeless, formless is seen as attribute and form. Therefore, you, me, everyone is an avatar of that. But still, how can I be Narayana, Narayana and I be equal? Cannot be. Like I and you are not equal. I am here teaching and there you are listening. There are some people who can climb the mountains, and here we are when we climb the staircase to the first floor. People at 100 they are running, and now at 50 we have difficulty in walking. So many differences. These are all differences based on the upadhi embodiment. Similarly, our power, our knowledge, our desire is limited with respect to the Narayana who has unbridled knowledge, desire, and power. So there is no restrictions in his desire, etc. That is the difference. Nothing else. The substratum for you, I, everyone is same. So that is what is the difference between them and us. Now, Mahabharata. Why do we take this Mahabharata? You should have taken this from something else. Yes, there is a statement. Vedan adhitya adhiyate Mahabharata Panchaman. After studying the Vedas, he is studying the fifth Veda called Mahabharata. Mahabharata is given the status of being fifth Veda. Veda is a text which is not written by anyone. That is how we accept in tradition. But this, we know the author name, Vyasa, but still we don't treat it as a simple text. It's a beautiful text. It's a encyclopedia of psychology, encyclopedia of everything. Such a beautiful text. Now, in that text, this exists. Because there is another statement regarding this, which is yad iha asti tad anyatra yad naiva asti nat tat kvachit. That which exists here in Mahabharata exists in other places. That which does not exist in this Mahabharata does not exist anywhere. You cannot find that anything that is not said in the Vedas, in Mahabharata. That is why we give this status for Vyasa. We say Vyasa Uchishtam Jagat Sarvam. Everything is a leftover of Vyasa. Whatever we are talking, leftover means it's a saliva ridden thing. Meaning, see, any word we say, there is a saliva association with that word because we are pronouncing it with our tongue. Saliva association, right? Similarly, whatever idea we present, they are all present in Mahabharata. So he has already spit it. It's over. He has pronounced it. So it is Uchishta, is left over. So Veda, no. But why again this? There is a statement, Veda Shastrat Param Nasti Naidevam Keshavat Param. There is nothing superior than the Veda Shastra. No, that is why we have given the Mahabharata the status of fifth Veda. Then Na Devam Keshavat Param. There is no God superior than Keshava. That is why instead of Shiva Sahasranama or other Sahasranama, we are talking about Keshava, Vishnu Sahasranama. There's one story regarding this, which I have said in other place, but this is important in this place. When I was in Rishikesh, while studying the Veda, this guru who taught me Veda was a Vaishnavite, a Vishnu devotee. And there was another, we don't call him Shaivite, we call him Smartha, a person who accepts Smriti, meaning he is a person who is devoted to Shiva. Let us accept like that, understand that. Now he wants to taunt this Vaishnavite, my guru. So he was like, Mamopata samasta duridakshvetvara Shri Parameshwara Prityartham Shri Parameshwara Prityartham Shri Parameshwara Prityartham to please Parameshwara. That is what he is repeating and he was stressing upon. Now, this Vaishnavite was a simple person. He's a simple person without any complication. So he said, please condemn him for me. I said, no, it is your problem, not my problem. You people take care of it yourself. No, he's taunting me too much. You do it, please. I said, okay, I will do it, but you should not use this logic against me because I will condemn it. I don't want to condemn you. So if you want, I can do that also. Okay, I will not use it. Okay. I said, okay, let him finish. He finished his Sandhya Vandana. I said, have you finished? Yes, yes, yes. Before giving the water on the floor, what did you say? What did he say? I heard some Krishna. There is a statement at the end of Sandhya Vandana which we have to chant. It's a shloka. Akashat patitam toyam yatha gacchati sagaram sarvadeva namaskaraha keshavam pratigacchati Shri Keshavam pratigacchatyom nama iti. That is the shloka which says like the water that falls from the sky goes to the ocean. Similarly, whatever salutation to you do to whichever god, they all go to Keshava. Gone. He said, he is not a person who accepts defeat easily. He said, remember, Parameshwara Prityartham, I did this. To please Shiva, I surrendered, I worshipped Krishna, Vishnu. That's all. Now it's very difficult to talk to these kind of people. But anyway, I said, have you heard of Bhagavata Purana? Of course. What is that? You know that? Yeah, it talks about the avatars of Vishnu, Krishna, Rama, etc. Okay, okay. Bhagavad Gita? Yeah. No, what is that? Yeah, discussion between Krishna and Arjuna. Okay, okay. Shiva Purana? Yes. What is that? Talks about Shiva. I said, you have heard this? Yes. What is the point? I said, Shiva Purana. We are talking about Shiva. Very evident. You said you know Bhagavad Gita. When I asked, you said yes. What is that? Discussion between Krishna and Arjuna. But you didn't say Krishna Gita. You said Bhagavad Gita. There is Uddhava Gita, there is Guru Gita, there is this Gita, that Gita. But you say Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavan. And again, the different avatars of Vishnu, you call it Bhagavata, Bhagavan. So, Shiva is just Shiva. Vishnu is Bhagavan, God, Lord. That logic caught him. He left that place. Now this Vaishnavite was very happy. It is his victory right now. Now he said, that's a good logic. I said, don't. I already told you. Now if I use that logic against you, I have counter logic already. I said, what is that? I said, what do you call your father? In Tamil Brahmins, he was also a Tamil Brahmin. Tamil Brahmins, we don't use respective words to the mark of respect words to our father. We don't call father Mr. something, Mr. Father. No, there is no respect there. The usage also is you, not thou. It's you. Okay. In English, it's all you everywhere. But if you want to show you say you respect, you say thou, right? Now here we use words of disrespect. You, whether it's mother or father, that's the way we use. It's a typical Brahminical usage. Yes, I also call you. You also call you. Yes. But what about your neighbor, that uncle in the next house? No, sir. I call him sir. Your father, you, and him, sir. Why? I cannot disrespect him. Your father and mother, you can disrespect. No, it is not disrespect. It is, what is that? Love. So, when somebody is close to you, you call him with anything. In fact, Lambodharam, Shurpakarnakam, Raktavasasam. These are Lambodhara means with big belly, pot belly. Shurpakarnakam means one who has a bigger sieve like ears. Can you call someone pot bellied? He'll kill you. But you can call Ganapati pot bellied, he'll be very happy. So this is the difference. When you love someone, when you are very close to someone like that, you don't give respect. Shiva is very dear to us, and he won't mind it. Shiva Purana, it's okay, but here Bhagavan, because we keep him at distance, because he is that kind of person. He didn't speak after that. So the point is, these have come from that beautiful text, which is Veda Shastrat Param Nasti. Then Veda Shastrat Param Nasti. Why do you have to take something from Mahabharata? Why not go to Veda? There is Purusha Sukta, there is Narayana Sukta, etc. Why don't you take something like that? This is an important point also. It is said, Itihasa Puranabhyam Vedam Samupahrinhayet Vibheti Alpashuta Vedaha Mamayam Pratarishyati. Itihasa Puranabhyam Vedam Sam Upavrinhayet Vibheti Alpashuta Vedaha Mamayam Pratarishyati. Through Itihasa and Purana, Itihasa, this is the history. Itihasa means this is how Asa it was, means history. So history and Purana, the mythologies. So through these Vedam Samupavurun, here decorate the Veda, understand the Veda. If you don't do that, Alpa Shrutat, a person one who has only studied one portion, only Vedas, Vibheti, so she is afraid, Veda is afraid. Mam ayam pratarishyati, this fellow is going to destroy me. So, Itihasa and Purana are given that kind of importance for you to understand Veda. And in fact, there is a way of blessing the newlywed. Newlyweds should prostrate in front of the elders, and they will bless. Nowadays, they don't do. They'll just stand there and then in the receptions. That's all. The system is going. When they fall on the feet of these elders, they bless, gain 14 and live a very blissful life. Have 14 and live a blissful life. Padinanlum petru peruvalvalga. That is what is in Tamil. Have 14 and live blissful. 14. For one, I am having difficulty to raise. 14. 14 is not the number of kids. 14 is the number of Vidyasthana, the means to gain the knowledge. Vidyasthana, we call it. What are the 14? 4 Vedas, 6 Vedangas, 4 plus 6, 10. Then Nyaya, logic. Mimamsa, the way to understand the Vedas, 12. Then we have as 13 and 14, Dharma Shastra and Purana. So these 14, when you understand, it has everything to make your life perfect. What to do, what not to do. What is prescribed, what is prohibited. How to do the prescribed, how to prohibit the prohibited. Everything is clear. by seeing the stories of this fellow who did the prohibited or this fellow who did the prescribed, you will be encouraged to do this. So it gives you complete knowledge. That is why it is important. We'll understand this. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.